we're all being honest, you and I, we're not saying you're welcome when we hold the door or when we pass the ketchup. If somebody says thanks, you don't say you're welcome. But apparently a lot of people take issue with that. A lot of foreigners and older generations are taking to the internet and having a little debate about why us as younger Americans do not say you're welcome. Instead, we say things like, no problem, or, uh-huh. Sometimes you do this one. You ever pull this one out? No worries. You do that one?
I've done that.
Apparently, they're all rude. You buy that?
No.
Why is it rude? I know you're welcome is the textbook response, but that's so formal. Why does no problem not convey the same thing?
You're all good. How about that?
You're all good. I like that. Yeah, there's many things you can say. It doesn't have to be you're welcome. I don't know why.
I would never say no problem. I'll tell you that much.
You would not say no problem?
No problem?
I feel like that's probably the most likely one I'd go with. I would not. A lot of people in this debate are saying they pull out the uh-huh, which that feels a little dismissive. I get that. But then again, we're talking about passing the ketchup.
I don't have to say anything to you.
So what do you want? Yeah.
You don't even have to say thank you.
Yeah. I think that's the idea, is that if you're saying
anything at all to me.
Yeah. That this action is so small, of course I would hold the door. You don't have to thank me, so I don't have to welcome you. I understand yet again that I guess the old school way of thinking, your grandparents probably said you're welcome. They were taught that. That was beaten into them, but it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of other things you can say that get the same point across, or you don't have to say anything at all. It's not rude.
Yeah, I have no issue saying nothing at all. I don't think it's rude whatsoever.
Some people, in trying to explain why they don't say you're welcome, is because their parents used to say it kind of passive aggressively. You think back, did your parents ever do this? If you forgot to say thank you to somebody, would they go, "You're welcome"? To that.
I've heard parents say that.
Yeah. You're welcome. That's how they would say it.
There's many things that I just don't say.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be said. Why do we need to exchange these little pleasantries?
Silly things.
Yeah.
It's like when someone sneezes.
You say bless you.
You don't have to.
You don't. And I've been working on that.
Not saying it?
Yeah. I've also been working on not sneezing. I'm getting there. I think we can leave you're welcome behind. I think I don't know why.
There's certain times where it's useful.
Like when?
When you do something seriously nice for me.
Like
or when I do something
what?
seriously nice for you. Like if I saved your life and you were like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much."
And you went, "No problem."
I would say, "You're welcome, man."
I think no problem would be cool in that scenario.
Don't even worry about it. Another day on the job.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
The question is, what is something that was ruined for you by your ex? Something that you enjoyed before and during the relationship that you can't enjoy and experience the same afterwards. We got a good text in from somebody who wants to remain anonymous. However, they say that Halloween has been ruined by their ex, and it's a bad one. It's apparently an abusive relationship, and then my brother started dating her and married her on Halloween. Ruined.
Well, that's not
No.
a good start.
Nothing about that is good. So
Talk about the spooky season. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That'll give you the chills.
All right. Would you stop? All right.
I would say that you're probably better off.
Yeah,
without
that's
them.
right. That's the truth. But I understand if you still don't want to get too excited about Halloween.
Yeah, I understand too. I would say probably, but you know what? You can dress up and try to have fun anyway.
Yeah. Make the most of it. Justin says, an ex almost ruined dogs for me because she had a dog that was untrainable and he was 125 pounds. He could nearly knock you over. Well, yeah, he's under 25 pounds and would make messes everywhere. So it's not that it was just such a bad dog, apparently. I mean, there's no bad dogs, there's just bad owners, right? And she was a bad owner. And that almost ruined all dogs for him. If that was your first dog experience, your true dog experience, then I understand that.
He said almost, though.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was thinking for me. There's some places that I still, like if this one, I know one of my previous relationships, the first date was at IHOP. IHOP is too good to let somebody else ruin that for you,
True.
And dogs are too good to let one bad relationship ruin dogs for you. And so that's how I was thinking about it. A lot of the things that if I think about it, like every time I go to IHOP, I don't think, oh yeah, this was where I had the first date. But I still know that happened. But IHOP's too good to give up on.
You know what they say? You know what people would say if you feel like something's been ruined for you?
Yeah.
They would say that now you need to take that back.
Yeah, that's right. This is some
for the
therapy
Halloween
right here.
person, you're supposed to take Halloween back by creating a new memory, a happy memory on the Halloween, right? That's what they say, right?
I believe probably.
Take the bad thing and make it a good thing now.
I'm not a licensed therapist, but
hey, I'll tell you, that sounds like something they would say.
It does sound like that.
Hannah says she was also going to share a story that happened on Halloween. I think we've kind of figured out Halloween may not be the time for relationships, but it was the last time I spoke to an abusive friend who was sending message after message of verbal hurt to the point where I would visibly flinch whenever my phone went off. Getting lots of messages at once was still triggering for me for a few years later. So that was a sad one on Halloween, too. All these sad Halloween stories.
I'm sensing a common denominator. It's Halloween. But that's also tough for Hannah. Not only was Halloween ruined, also texting, it sounds like.
Getting lots of messages at once.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. First, this is obvious, but don't abuse people.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
I think we got that.
Can we say that on the show?
I would say we can probably say that. So, Hannah, if you want, I could text you a bunch of times in a row, a bunch of really positive things.
Yeah.
And we can take
it
back.
Take it back.
How you like me now?
Yeah. So how do you make a happy memory on Halloween? How do you take it back?
I don't know. Some sort of trick. Lots of treats.
Yeah. Ooh, I have a list of the best couples costumes for this year. You want to do that next?
Oh, we could do that. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
All right. That will take it back.
Oh, hi there.
This worst of the riot.
Crank that up.
Radio U.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen somebody do solely to try to get attention on social media? And where does this rank? I have a guy, 23 years old. His name is Nikola Kratka. He's an extreme eater, is how he describes himself. And he recently, solely for views, ate a fish, a bass, a delicious bass that he caught fishing on a lake, knowing that this bass was very likely infested with tapeworms. He ate it for the views. Where does that rank? I mean, that's got to be all-time stupid try to get views stuff, right?
It's up there. It's one of the top ones I've seen.
It's one of the dumbest, and to me, one of the dumbest that actually feels like it wouldn't even work.
It wouldn't get you views, you're saying?
Yeah, as in like, how is that all that more? You could lie. You could, if you wanted attention, you could just as easily have a non-tapeworm infested fish and eat that instead and just say it was infested with tapeworms. But apparently he didn't do that because apparently, unsurprisingly, not long after eating the tapeworm infested fish, he started experiencing stomach aches, diarrhea, nausea, dizziness, and weakness, and had to go to the doctor and start taking deworming medication. And was it really worth it? How many views did he wind up getting on this? You might be asking. I'm seeing 168 0.4 thousand likes. Is that worth it?
No.
No, it's not, right?
Not enough, I don't think, no, because this can't really be your thing.
Yeah. Eating food that it actively harms your body.
Yeah.
But I guess it is possible. Now I'm watching this, but like accidentally. Is it possible that he's lying about the whole thing? That he actually did what we recommended, which is lying about eating tapeworm-infested fish and then and then he's got the medication, but maybe it's not like the real medication.
He could be.
That might not be prescribed to him.
You know who's the king of this?
Who's that?
Of doing things that are crazy for views? A man by the name of Coyote Peterson.
Yeah.
You know Coyote Peterson?
I'm well aware of Coyote Peterson.
He's the one that lets things bite him
Yeah.
for views.
But I think
that seems better. Way better.
It's much more
entertaining.
Yes. Because it's instant. Like he's getting bit, he's getting stung by something, and then he's instantly feeling the pain. This guy's just like, yeah, I had diarrhea. You can't show that on TikTok. You're not going to get
like, what's
views
the
for
fun
that.
in that? You know,
Yeah.
like you don't get the instant reaction either of like something hurting really bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of the fun of videos, is being able to see someone in pain quickly.
Yeah. Coyote Peterson's always got like medical people on.
Mm-hmm. They're there.
Around.
They're ready.
Yeah, in case something really goes awry.
And that can be your thing, you know?
But that's already taken.
Yeah, that's his thing. That's Coyote's thing.
Yeah, but you got to find your thing that's stupid, but just solely for views that nobody would actually do in real life anyways, and make that your thing. But
that could last a while.
Tapeworm fish, nah.
One-time deal that doesn't do it for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, how are you gonna up this next
Now being
time?
bit by a black widow.
Uh-huh.
Now that.
Uh-huh. Now I'm watching that.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, let me click on that one. Yeah, this is just dumb.
But tapeworm diarrhea doesn't really do much for
the
me.
risk reward feels like it's a little off.
Radio U's Worst of the Riot podcast.
Big time for birthdays here at Radio U. Sydney's birthday. Tyler's was recently. Nene's about a month ago. Am I missing anybody?
Yours coming up.
Mine's coming up. Well, that goes without saying. But I've got a question for you about my birthday. My birthday is Saturday. Right? That's the 14th?
Yes.
What would you do if you had a family member text you happy birthday 4 days ahead of your birthday?
I would
family member
say,
you're confident isn't listening right now.
I would say thank you.
And not, do you do anything else? Do you let them know that they've jumped the gun? And
No, because they'll know. They'll find out.
do you think they're going to find out?
Yeah.
How? If I don't say
Are
something.
they like Facebook friends with you or anything? People post on your wall on Facebook,
yeah, but
right?
I don't know. But I don't know how much they use Facebook.
So they might not see that. So they're not a big social media
No,
person.
I wouldn't say that.
Ooh.
But this person in particular is the type of person that I'm pretty sure puts reminders in their phone and their calendar for people's birthdays. And so
sounds like an older person.
Maybe, but they're not on Facebook. Who's going to say something to them if it's not me and if they don't see it on Facebook?
Will they talk to you? Do they talk to you regularly?
Yeah, fairly regularly.
Could you hear from them possibly on your birthday? And then when they say, "Oh,
on my
your real birthday, not today."
Yeah, but here's the difficulty: is this year my real birthday is on a Saturday. So if they happen to be calling, I don't know why they would. They already wish me happy birthday, so they're not going to call me on my actual birthday to wish me a happy birthday.
Maybe they're just calling to check in and be like, "What are you guys doing today?"
We don't talk that much.
And you're like, "Oh, actually, we're going out for my birthday."
Yeah, but then so you go out on the weekend for your birthday, even though it was on Tuesday, they might think. But that's not the case.
Or you could drop like a subtle hint, like, just celebrating the big day. And just let that hang.
I think it's a little too subtle.
Let that hang out there.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, your birthday, yeah. How was that?" And you'll say, "Oh, it's going pretty good right now."
I feel that it'd be very difficult to subtly hint at this.
But then
if I text them back, I could say, "Thanks, can't wait for it." or something like that.
Oh, that made you sound like a little kid.
Yeah. I think I just have to say.
I can't wait for it this Saturday.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the one to say, it's on Saturday, right? Could I get somebody else to tell them?
You could. Do you want me to do it?
You
I'm
want
really
to?
good at this kind of thing.
Yeah. What would you say to them?
Well, I don't know this person whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
So I could send them a threatening text from a number they don't know, saying like, "You don't even know Hudson's real birthday. It's this Saturday, you buffoon." Something like that. You deliver it.
If they got that, wouldn't they just assume that was me using a fake phone number?
I guess so. Yeah, probably. But at the same time, if you don't let them know, then next year they're going to do the same thing. But how much does it mean to you?
It doesn't really matter
for them
that much.
to not know your real birthday.
Yeah, it doesn't make that much of a difference, which is why I'll probably just roll with it.
Will they get you a gift?
That's what the next thing I was wondering. Am I going to have a gift I'm assuming from Amazon today in the mail?
That'd be sick, because then you get 2 birthdays.
Yeah, but then if they think my birthday's today and it's from them, should I still wait till my birthday to open it?
No, you got to open it today. You got to do 2 separate birthdays now.
I don't know. Here's the thing.
What's today? The 10th?
Yeah.
This is your second birthday for this one person. And now you open up that gift and you say thank you.
Yeah. I have to take a picture with it today.
Yes.
To respond to them and say thanks for this thing. I don't know. Here's the thing, Isaiah, is that, you know this. You're a grown-up. You don't get a lot of gifts to open when you're
a
grown-up birthday, so I might want to save that for Saturday just so that it feels, so I have 2 gifts to open up instead of 1.
Will you thank them for the gifts now, or will you wait? Because they might think that you're waiting, or maybe you're not going to thank them.
Maybe this is my way. Maybe I say, I got your gift in the mail. Thanks. Thank you for happy birthday. I got your gift in the mail. I'm going to wait till my birthday to open it.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
There you go.
That could be the way to go.
That's the best way to do it.
But then they'll feel bad for not knowing my birthday.
No, then they can play it off. It's an easy open door. Oh, yeah, I just, I knew the gift was coming today, so I thought I'd go ahead and wish you the happy birthday. And then...
Yeah, but they know the truth, and they'll feel bad.
And then you can say thank you on Saturday, and then you can see if they say you're welcome.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.